So y'all, I'm in Dakar, Senegal. My hair in a ponytail, it look amazing. But I get my hair braided in the morning from a girl Senegal. She comes to my Airbnb. Right now I'm at Blacklist. I had just ate. Now I'm smoking hookah. They don't have any liquor here, so I'm drinking water. They said that they just opened, so they have to get permission, whatever they mean. I guess I ain't need no glass of wine anyway. Thank you. So when I get back to my Airbnb, I will give y'all a tour of the Airbnb. And yeah. So I got a taxi driver at the airport and negotiated the pay. So I paid $22,000 of their money. I think it's like almost $30 USD dollars or something like that. But the Airbnb is an hour from the airport, but the Airbnb is in the cities in Nakor. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, it's a nice Airbnb. It's a 2-bedroom Airbnb. At first, some of my friends is gonna come, but you know how they is. That's why I'm always solo traveling. So the traffic, oh my gosh, the traffic was horrible, y'all. It was horrible. But it took forever. And then customs took forever. It was just a hot mess. So yeah, I'm here for 3 nights, 4 days, and now that I know the traffic horrible, definitely got to get to the airport early when you go to Dakar, Senegal. The traffic horrible, and the airport is kind of far from the city. So yeah. So this is my Airbnb that I stayed at in Dakar, Senegal. It was in the city and great location, walk-in distance to a lot of things. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, and it was updated. It was very spacious, but of course it was just me. And I'm going to put the name of their Instagram on here so you can check them out. It's called Dakar Guest House, I believe. But yeah, just giving you a little tour. Like I said, it was very spacious, and it also it's in a building where it's other like different apartments, and it does have security outside the building, and the guy that helps you, he does speak English, where he can help you find rides or give you suggestions on different things as well. So overall, this was a great place. Braids done this morning. Then when we walked to the ATM across the street to get the money to pay the girl, why the ATM literally took my money out of my account, but no money came out the bank. So then I had to call my bank to file a report so they can do an investigation to get my money back. Then we had walked to like 3 more banks. They did not work until we finally found one that was right by the other bank that worked for me to pay her. And so it like put me all the way behind. My whole schedule, my whole day just got thrown. Because I was supposed to go to Gorée Island tomorrow, but the guy told me the House of Slaves will be closed tomorrow for some event or festival or something. So I had to rearrange my day because I wanted to go to House of Slaves. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go today. But you know, the ferry runs every hour, every 2 hours, and House of Slaves closed at 6. So then the traffic here is so bad. So the driver guy that I met yesterday, he was saying it was gonna take him too long, so then I called another driver. He took forever. Then when I got in the car, because I had canceled on him because he was taking too long. He'll be here, then he'd be far. It was just so frustrating. So then he still came. Then when I got in the car and I'm showing him the Airbnb, people told me to like show them the taxi person is so they can know what it is. He didn't know what it was, so I had to get out the car, call another ride. Then I had to wait almost another hour to get a ride because the other driver that I had yesterday, he said he was just gonna come, but it literally took him like 40 fucking minutes, even though he said it was gonna take him 20. Then I ended up calling another ride. They was taking forever. They said they was 2-3 minutes away, and the 2-3 2-3 minutes turned to 15 minutes. Still hand cut. So I just canceled it. Like, then I tried to grab a taxi. The language barrier is just really bad because nobody out here really speaks English. Everybody speaks French. If they speak English, is very, very, very little. But the taxi driver, he didn't speak no lick of English, and I'm showing him what the guy telling me, but it shit don't work. You can show them the location on the GPS, and they still not gonna understand. It's just very, very annoying. So then I got Yitch, which is one of the traveling apps, but you literally only can use Wave and pay in cash, and I want to pay on my card, so I won't be using all my cash on rides. Child. And you only can get Wave if you have like a Senegal number or a Gambian number or one of those numbers. So that's annoying. And Yango is annoying. Like, I had this problem before when I went to Zambia with Yango. Like, for whatever reason, like, you have to verify yourself and you have to put your number in, and then they send you a little code. But for whatever reason, it never sends me one. So last time I downloaded this app, I contacted them via email. Within 2 emails, they fixed it. It was working. So then I'm thinking I could do the same thing. Like, it'll be, since I can't even log in to the account that I got with Yango because I have to verify the number first, and it's not doing it. And I'm going back and forth with them in the email. They're steady like, oh, do this, all the stuff that's irrelevant that I know is not gonna work. Like, it's something they have to do on their side of the system. It's just very frustrating, y'all. And House of Slaves closed at 6. House of Slaves closed at 6. And literally the traffic's so bad, it's saying we won't get there till a little after 5, and the boat's supposed to leave at 5. So I don't know, child. And if I don't go to House of Slaves today, I'm just not gonna go because tomorrow they're closed. So yeah, this just really messing my day. Because tomorrow I was planning on going there. I was gonna wake up, do my makeup, and just head there on my own accord. And I wasn't gonna be in a rush because I was gonna go early. So even if I got there late, I still had time because I ain't close to 6. So I was gonna get there. I was gonna plan on getting there like at noon or 1 o'clock or something like that. So yeah, it's just very frustrating when I go to different countries, because I always solo travel. And even if I wasn't solo traveling, the language, nobody I'm with would know French. So just the language barrier itself it can get very frustrating, because it can just get very frustrating. And this traffic is literally horrendous. They cannot drive by. Let me show you. Well, you can see right now, like, it's this man literally in front of us driving 2 lanes, and it's literally 2 lanes. He's driving 2 lanes, so we can't even go around. Like, they just cannot drive here. They cannot drive, and it takes forever to get somewhere. So, future reference. Oh, this looks like I got like a little jungle gym where future reference, if you come to Senegal, definitely schedule everything ahead of time, because baby, this traffic is no joke. And I have the app, translator app. Get the translator app on Google. Get one that works even when your phone is offline, because that really helps as well. But this stuff be taking time to type it out and all this other stuff. Child, it has been a day. Then I have collaboration. Like, I'll talk to y'all later. So I made it to get to Gorée Island. It's a shuttle, I guess a ferry that goes to the island every hour. And so I made it by the spirit of my teeth, y'all. And it's a lot of people that stays on Gorée Island. So a lot of people are heading there, they stay there, and then a lot of people have different shops and stuff, and some of them are going to work. And some of them are just tourists like me as well. and you purchase a ticket. They take cash only. I can't remember how much my ticket was. And so I did not have a tour guide or anything when I got on this bus, because I did research and it was like, you'll find somebody. I mean, not bus, ferry. You will find somebody on this ferry or whatever. So I really wasn't talking to anybody. But I did find a tour guide, not on the ferry per se. And if the people on here would try to get you to come to their shop, they will hound you. And if you say you come to their shop, you better go to their shop, because baby, they're not gonna forget, and they're gonna make sure you don't forget. So I did get to go to the House of Slaves like the last 10 minutes before it closed. And I literally, when I was walking there, this guy was like, "Oh, I know somebody that speaks English," and found this guy, and I just had to tip him, and he gave me a tour, gave me the history of the House of Slaves, and he even took my pictures. And not only did he give me a tour on the House of Slaves, he gave me the tour of the island. He knew what time the ferry leaves, and so he made sure that I went to like the place where they show you sand, you can buy souvenirs, the top of the island where it's like where the old battlegrounds were and stuff like that. So it just worked out perfectly for me. And I can't really remember how much the entry fees to House of Slaves, but I'm at Grill Time, Dakar, eating. So between I think 6 and 8:30, you can either order eat off the buffet, or you can order for the menu. So I was gonna get lamb chops and potatoes. But they had lamb on here, and they had other selections. They had like shrimp and seafood rice. They had a lot of different good selections, honestly. So I decided to get the buffet, and the lamb is pretty tasty. I'm not even gonna hold you. The lamb pretty tasty. So I asked them for a peri sauce, because I know in other countries it's like a spicy sauce, but I don't think they knew peri sauce was. So I asked for spicy sauce, and this look homemade, but it don't look like a sauce. It looked like a I dipped my lamb in here, and I can't quite put my finger but it definitely got mayo in it. For sure. It's a mayo based thing. They whipped it up better. But it's not spicy. But it's not bad. But it's not spicy. I was looking for more sauce. So they got some more sauces up there, so I'm gonna try them. And I went to House of Slave on Gorée Island. I learned so much. And if you've never been to Africa, you gotta come to Africa, y'all. Like, you have to come to Africa. I just feel like every black person should experience Africa, and not just like your typical places to go, where everybody go to Ghana or everybody go to Nigeria. You have to experience other parts of Ghana. I mean, other parts of Africa. Like, ever since I went to Ghana the first time, I was hooked, and after that, I just wanted to go to everywhere in Africa after that, because I just love Africa. You learn so much, and not the fake Africa. South Africa is the fake Africa. Don't go there. I mean, you can go there, but it ain't the real. You're not gonna get the real African experience. You're gonna get a European African experience, a colonized African experience. Oh, and I got my braids done today, y'all. It look good. Y'all like my braids? It was with. It came with the hair, whipped hair, and I paid for her to come to me instead of me going to her. In all, it was $48,500 West African dollars, and I think that's like 80 USD dollars. So, I mean, it's more expensive than normally in Africa anyway. Of course, not in America, but I think they look good. They down to my bow tie. They down to my booty out. So tonight I'm going to the club. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna go to the club. Last night just went out to eat a hookah. So tonight, oh my gosh, I learned, y'all. The restaurants in Dakar, because you know it's a Muslim country, they don't serve liquor, not even wine or beer. And I came here and she told me they don't serve liquor in no restaurants. You only can get liquor at the club and the liquor store. You can't get it in the restaurant. So your girl, I guess I'd be stoked for this whole trip. Yeah. Besides when I go to the club tonight, that's because who getting a mocktail? That's a waste of calories. But I'm gonna finish my food, and when I leave here, I'm gonna go to the house, to my Airbnb, and I'm gonna go to my Airbnb and get ready for the night. I'm not doing the most because I'm cool by myself. I just love to experience it. So I'll see y'all later. My last day in Senegal. I leave tomorrow morning. And last night I went out to the club, of course, called Traffic Dakar on a Tuesday. It whole went up on a Tuesday. I feel like my legs was coming up. On a Tuesday, that whole went up. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now, I couldn't really get jiggy with the music or nothing like that, but it was a vibe. I mean, if you like, Afro beats and stuff, but some of this stuff, I don't even know what's Afro beats and what's African music or what's, I don't be knowing. Child, that ain't my thing, but whatever. If you like this type of music, then you would have had a ball, for sure. I was just vibing. I really just went just because I wanted to have one night in Senegal, and I heard it do be lit. The nightlife in Senegal is lit or whatever. So I just wanted to go. Now, I will say how Americans be stepping in the club like fresh to death, looking fly, bad, all that. They don't give this same energy. Why? I don't know, but they don't get the same energy at all. And I knew they weren't gonna get the same energy just from traveling enough places. I knew that. So I ain't get it. I ain't giving my energy either. But I don't be coming like how they be coming. I wouldn't go nowhere. But I'm headed to the Renaissance Monument, which is the tallest statue in Africa. And I'm going here to take some pictures and just to see it. It's one of the tourist things to do when you come to Dakar, Senegal. So I'm gonna go take pictures. I want to go get my nails done because it was a nail shop down the street. Look, y'all, we pulling up. So here is a view of the African Momentum statue. It's the tallest statue in Africa. Y'all, so I just left the monument. It was super packed, and it was a lot of locals there. They was dressed in like they outfits, taking professional pictures. I don't know, maybe for a wedding or something. And then it was just a lot of locals there just taking pictures. So I thought it was gonna be more tourists there than locals, but I thought more locals than tourists. You do have the option to go inside and walk all the way up a whole bunch of stairs and be at the top of the building and see the city from that view, but I didn't care to do all that. I just wanted to take pictures in a little video. So that's all I did. I would suggest going early in the morning before there's a lot of people in there, because there's a lot of people in my pictures, and I don't like people in my pictures, but I digress. And being that I've been in Senegal, and I'm American, and I wear shorts, short sleeves, stuff like that. So people do stare at me because clearly I'm not a local here because I wear shorts, and I had shorts on, so everybody was staring at me or whatever. But yeah, so they say to dress like the locals to fit in, but I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, cause just period. So I'm headed to go on a date, and y'all know how to check my TikTok about the story time about me. I met a man last night. I'm actually in the car with him right now, but he don't speak English, so he don't know what I'm saying. So, and so we going out on a date, y'all. And last night when we met, he don't speak English, so we literally had to pass the phone. We literally had to pass the phone to each other to translate. And I guess that's what this date is gonna be about. But I'm not gonna talk about that on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna put it on my TikTok for story time. So yeah, y'all wanna see him?
You gotta go to TikTok for that. So, talk to y'all later.
So this is us on our date. He took me to like this cute little restaurant on the water. The food was so bomb. The music was good. It was total a vibe. But he does not speak English, so we used the Google Translator the whole time, which can be annoying because literally nobody's talking. All you can hear is laughing. And this is him. He was a little cutie, and we stayed in contact after I left Senegal. He's from Cape Verde, but he stays in Senegal. Bye.